Okay, good morning 12th class. Then today our topic is adsorption isotherm. In earlier video we have learned about factors affecting adsorption and simple adsorption, their example and so many things. Now just see, this one is adsorption isotherm, again important topic, and for both, for your exam point of view and as well as for your competitive exam point of view. Actually 12th class whatever you will study, okay, in 12th class and even in 11th class also जो पढ़ चुके हो पहले भी, okay, all these things are very important for your competitive exam also because this one is your base. सब कुछ तो यहीं से है. Sometimes question will come directly और कई बार थोड़ा बहुत ऊपर वो ट्रिक लगानी पड़ती है. It means you have to study all these things in detail. And because now in our syllabus, we have MCQs also. Obviously in 12th class also you have to study all the things in detail. So whatever topic is there you have to study. Okay, now just see, in case of adsorption isotherm, okay, actually adsorption isotherm होता क्या है? The adsorption isotherm, this one is a relationship between, okay, that one is amount of gas adsorbed, okay, that one is the amount of substance, not only gas, it's the amount of substance adsorbed, okay, that one is represented by x upon m, and pressure, it's an equilibrium pressure, or you can say concentration of solution at constant temperature. Means in this one, simple relationship between amount of substance adsorbed, and that one is represented by x upon m, and another relationship, that one is between pressure. कि इन दोनों के बीच में pressure क्या है, and at constant temperature. This one is at constant temperature, okay, and not only for pressure, concentration means हम liquid की बात भी कर सकते हैं कि either it's a pressure or either it's a concentration of the solution. Okay, that one is adsorption isotherm. Now in this x represents what? This x means this one is the whatever is your adsorbate, it's a mass of adsorbate, that one get adsorbed on the surface of adsorbent, and this one is the mass of the adsorbent. Okay, so this one is a simple total क्या आ जाएगा, it's amount of the substance get adsorbed. ये हमें extent बताता है adsorption की. Okay, now just see, in this one we have one graph, simple graph, that one is, okay, now just see, this side it's a pressure, this side I'm writing only x upon m. Okay, now just see, in this case, according to this adsorption isotherm, normally what's the effect of pressure? As we increase pressure, then simple what happen in that case, amount of gases get adsorbed, that one is also increases. Just see, if we increase pressure like this, if we increase pressure, then just see, okay, that one is amount of gas adsorbed, that one is also, okay, increases. But now just in this one, just see, this one is up to a certain pressure. After that what happened? Once suppose this one is your surface, okay, this one is your surface, particles of adsorbate get adsorbed, okay, ये भी किसी भी चीज़ का हमने surface ले लिया suppose. Now just see, particles get adsorbed on the surface. आप उस पर क्या कर रहे हो? Pressure apply कर रहे हो. Okay, process is fast, directly proportional है, उतने ज़्यादा particles क्या हो रहे हैं? Adsorb हो रहे हैं. But once condition is there when all the surface is occupied by particles. ठीक है, अगर पूरा surface क्या हो गया? Occupied हो गया particles से, then what happen? आप कितना भी pressure डाल दो, at that condition what happen? Particles will not get adsorbed on the surface, क्योंकि उसमें क्या है? जगह ही नहीं है. It's the same condition. Suppose in one room or either you can say, अगर हमने उसमें कितने जनों की कैपेसिटी है, अगर उसमें एक रूम में है उसमें बैठने की कितने जनों की कैपेसिटी, मे बी 100. ओके, आपने थोड़ा बहुत नज़दीक होकर के कितने भर दिए? 110, 20, कितने भर सकते हो मैक्सिमम? वंस द कंडीशन इज़ देयर कि क्या होगा उसमें, और से उससे ज़्यादा लोग आ ही नहीं सकते, चाहे आप कितनी भी क्या कर लो उसमें कोशिश कर लो, प्रेशर लगा लो, डरा के तो बैठा सकते हो इतने जनों को. ओके, तो इट्स द सेम कंडीशन. Now normally when we apply pressure, तो generally amount of gas get absorbed, the amount that one is directly proportional कि ये हो रहा है. But now once condition is there, एक condition कैसी आएगी जब आप क्या करोगे, कितना भी pressure लगा लो, in that condition gases will not adsorb on the surface of adsorbent. Reason, okay, because surface is occupied. Now that point, okay, where this one is, just see कौन सा वाला पॉइंट जहाँ और ज़्यादा क्या हो गया है, प्रेशर लगाने के बाद अब देयर इज नो चेंज, ओके, दैट पॉइंट इज नोन एज इट्स अ PS, and that one is known as what? That is saturation pressure. This one is saturation pressure, okay, और either you can say कि अब ये क्या हो गया, प्रेशर इसमें यहाँ पे तक कैसा हो गया, saturation point आ गया इसका, ठीक है. Now next thing is actually this adsorption isotherm. Many scientists tried, okay, to explain this adsorption isotherm in mathematical way, empirical mathematical way, express करना चाह रहे थे mathematical में, okay, and that one is known as adsorption isotherms, okay, and in this one, okay, we have Freundlich adsorption isotherm. Langmuir is also there, but Langmuir is not in our syllabus. We have to study only Freundlich adsorption isotherm, okay. Okay, 12th class. Now just see, this one is Freundlich adsorption isotherm. Actually, Freundlich, simple word. Okay, now in case of Freundlich, okay, simple the variation, okay, of extent of adsorption, कि किस टाइप से वेरी कर रहे हैं along with their pressure at different pressure at constant temperature. तो mathematically Freundlich gave simple expression, okay, so that one is Freundlich adsorption isotherm, okay. He shows variation of extent of adsorption, okay, at constant temperature along with their pressure. तो pressure के साथ different pressure में क्या होगा, whatever is the extent of adsorption, okay. Now just see in this one, because obviously the graph remains same, क्योंकि adsorption isotherm we have studied कि directly proportional है, फिर एक saturation point आएगा, तो उसने उसी में variation बता दिया. Now just see in this one, check, it's a x upon m, amount of gas adsorbed, this one is pressure. Now at low pressure, शुरुआत में जो pressure कम है, suppose हम यहाँ तक लेके चल सकते हैं, इसका directly proportional दिखा रहा है, okay. Now at low pressure, simple, that is x upon m is directly proportional to P. Now in this you can write like this, that one is x upon m, that one is directly proportional to P, okay. Now just see, this one is x upon m, that one is directly proportional to P, and when you remove the sign of proportionality, so simple, there is constant, that one is x upon m, that is equal to Kp, and where this K is, this K is constant. Okay, 12th class, now just see, this one is directly proportional to this K is constant, okay. It means here that x upon m is a constant, means value of P is almost 1, their value is 1, but at high, this one is at high pressure, okay, at high pressure. Now check, at high pressure means where that saturation point reached, अब इसके बाद इसमें कोई changes नहीं होंगे, okay. Now in this case, if you remember, that one is independent of pressure, कितना भी high pressure है, gases will not adsorb, it means it will not depend upon, okay, pressure. So here the power of pressure is 0, okay. So at high pressure, x upon m, that one is again equal to 0, and you know, wherever the power is equal to 0, okay, so that is equal to 1. Okay, now just see, this one is, okay, that is x upon m, and this is K, and instead of this you can write P, so therefore that one is x upon m, that is equal to K, and it means that one is constant, okay. Now just see here, in this case the value of the power of P is equal to 1, and here the power is equal to 0. It means here power is varying, या कहाँ से कहाँ तक जा रही है, 1 to 0, okay. Now at intermediate pressure, what happened? It means at intermediate pressure the value of P is in between 1 and 0, 1 और 0 के बीच में होगी, and that is possible only when the value of P is in fraction 1 upon n की form में, Okay, now just see. Okay, 12th class. Now just see. At low pressure done, at high pressure done. Now at intermediate pressure, इससे क्या और इसके बीच में, it means the pressure. Okay, that one is in between 0 to 1. Now in this case, just check x upon m is directly proportional to p1 upon n. Okay, because 0 से 1 के बीच की वैल्यू कब आएगी? When 1 is divided by any number. Any number means where this n is equal to whole number. Now just see, when you remove this, so then it's a k p1 upon n, and n is whole number. Even if you will put 0, okay, in that case also this one is valid, because तब भी वैल्यू किसके बीच में आ रही है? That one is between 0 to 1. Okay, now just see, next thing is in this one, this relationship, okay, is known as Friedrich adsorption isotherm. This relationship जो दे रखी है इसने, that one is Friedrich adsorption isotherm. Now if you want to calculate value of k and n, अगर वैल्यू निकालनी हो, although calculations and all means numerical we don't have, okay, but in case अगर इनकी वैल्यूज निकालनी है तो for that, okay, you can take their logarithm and accordingly you can solve. Okay, तो taking log, now just see, taking log both the side. Now you know how to take log. Log देखना आता है सबको. Now just see, this one is log x upon m is equal to, this is log k. Okay, now another one is p1 upon n, and whenever power is given, then power will come in front. So you can write like this power will come in front, that is, okay, and multiply means plus, divide means minus. So 1 upon power will come in front and log p. So with the help of this relation, okay, you can calculate value of k and n also. Okay, 12th class. Now another thing is we have limitations after Friedrich adsorption isotherm. Okay, we have limitation also. Okay, और वो बाद में किसने explain किया था? Langmuir ने. Okay, now in case of Friedrich adsorption isotherm, you know, in case of Friedrich, okay, that was fail in at high pressure. हाई प्रेशर में कैसा हो गया था? फेल हो गया था. इट मीन्स ओके दैट adsorption isotherm that was applicable, ये जो मैथमेटिकल एक्सप्रेशन दिया था, that was applicable only at रूम टेम्परेचर की बात करें, और उसी प्रेशर में वो क्या है? एप्लीकेबल है. ओके, नाउ इन दैट केस, okay, another thing is, yeah, simple, that one is applicable only at low pressure. Okay, not room temperature, sorry, that one is applicable only at low pressure, not at high pressure. Now just see, another thing we have, that one is adsorption isobars. Okay, in case of adsorption isobar, in this one that p remains constant. So it means simple, it's a graph between, you can say, a relation between किसके बीच में? Amount of gas adsorbed and temperature, कि extent of gas adsorbed along with their temperature, कि temperature के साथ कितनी gases वगैरह adsorb होंगी. Okay, so that one is adsorption isobar. Okay, and this one is generally we use to distinguish between physisorption and chemisorption also. Okay, in case of physisorption, okay, you know, as temperature increases, the extent of gases adsorbed on the surface, that one is decreases. Okay, and p remains constant. Now in case of chemisorption, okay, this one is p, and here also that p is equal to constant. Now in this case, first of all, when we increase temperature, then amount of that gas is also increases, कि कितने ज़्यादा adsorb हो रहे हैं, and after a certain extent, okay, it started decreasing. कितना भी temperature बढ़ाओ, but it started decreasing. Okay, this one is adsorption isobar. Okay, thank you.